Hi, I've been tagged. I was tagged by Brigitte and Cornelia, the two lovely sisters, and they tagged me to do the best highlights. I want to make sure I have the title right. The highlights of 2012, and they are a series of questions that you answer about different makeup products, and I will get started. Okay, I have my iPhone as usual, and I'm going to read the questions. The first question is, which makeup brand stood out to you most in 2012? I would have to say that the brand Tarte stood out to me. I really love, and I just have a couple of their things. This is from their Carried Away set that I've talked about a couple times in videos. These are a sample of their full-size quads, eyeshadow quads. I love Tarte because the products not only don't have a bunch of junk in them, for the lack of a better term, but they have such beautiful pigment, and I love the packaging. There's nothing about Tarte products that I don't like, except the fact that for some reason I cannot use the Lights Camera Lashes mascara, which I love, but it just doesn't agree with my eyes. And I also love their blushes. I have 4 of them here. My little magnet came out. These 4 on the top. They're just so beautiful. They're sort of creamy, not real like dusty, powdery looking. They last a long time. They come in a beautiful variety of shades. The bottom ones are MAC, but the ones on the top are the Tarte. So Tarte would be the brand that really stood out greatly, and I don't want to drop that. Okay, the next one is Best New Discovery of 2012. Well, believe it or not, even though people have been using these for a long time, I was not a primer person till 2012. I never really saw a use for them. I never thought that they did anything for my skin, and then when I started using them and I would forget a couple times, I realized that not only does a primer create a beautiful canvas for my skin for the makeup to go on, but it makes the makeup last longer and look better. Now my 2 absolute favorites are, one is by Hourglass, and it is the Mineral Veil Primer. Yes, this one has a SPF of 15 and it's oil-free. I'm probably about down to there. I've had this for a few months now. It's a beautiful primer. If you have a foundation that's not working very well for you, but there's something about it you like it, and you have this, try wearing this underneath. This will take the most lousiest foundation and just make it beautiful. It is a great product. And my second favorite is the Porefessional by Benefit. It is everything it says on the back. It's oil-free, lightweight, translucent, it's silky. I love the way it fills some of my pores right around here, the way it sort of makes my nose like, I just love the way this works. So primer was definitely my big discovery in 2012. The next question is, what's your best rediscovery? A product that you fall in love with over and over again. I would have to say my Revlon lipsticks, and especially the color Cherries in the Snow. I've talked about that before, and I thought I brought, yes, I did bring it out here. This is Cherries in the Snow, and I love this color. It is a signature color when it comes to me. It was, there it is there. It was a color that I used all the time for any special occasion back years ago, and I've gone back to it recently. I love Revlon lipsticks, especially this line, which is the Super Lustrous. They're just great. They're great products, and they're worth every penny. They're not expensive, and a lot of times you can get them buy one get one half off. So what more could we ask for? Okay, the next question is, what's your best seasonal product of 2012? I didn't bring anything out here because most honestly, I don't really wear anything just because it's spring or summer. There are some people, which is fine, that they will only wear a bright pink blush in the spring. For me, I wear it all year round if I like it. I just wear what I like that day. I don't have seasonal makeup. Maybe being that I live in an area where we really have one season, I don't, I just don't do it. I probably did when I lived in Chicago. I don't really remember because I was more into, I don't know, other things besides makeup. I've always been into makeup, but not as much as now, put it that way. Okay, the next question is best and worst limited edition collections in 2012. This one's sort of hard because I don't always follow limited edition, and a lot of times some of the things that are new to me are not necessarily new. I'm getting around to trying them. I would say one of the worst ones, and it wasn't because of the product, but it was the lack of the product, was Max Marilyn's collection, Marilyn Monroe collection. I thought the stuff was beautiful online and what I saw here on YouTube and other blogs, but it sold out so fast online. It sold out so fast in the store. It was almost like you had to win the lottery to buy it. So to me, that was the worst because I feel that they didn't make enough. And I even tweeted about it, in a nice way. And I was told that they were going to reproduce some products and sell it again, and that never happened. So that was a very big disappointment. As far as best, to be fair, I really liked the Sail Away collection from MAC this year. I thought they had some really pretty colors, and in fact this blush here, which I'll take out of my Z palette and almost drop, this is from the Hey Sailor collection, and it's called Fleet Fast. It's a satin color. It's sort of a peachy pink. This is a big go-to color for me. I thought that collection was very pretty, and I also liked their Glamour Days, which was the holiday collection. As far as Drugstore, I like the new palettes that they came out that were limited edition. The Shine something that was the matte palette. I thought that was very pretty. I have that one. And then there was another one with that I have too. I thought that those were nice too. They were hard to find, but they were nice. Excuse me. The next question is your most regretted purchase of 2012. I didn't really bring anything out here because honestly, when I don't like a product, I don't save it. I will either return it, toss it, or give it to someone. I do remember buying a product by Revlon. I don't know the name of it, so it's sort of unfair, but I'll describe it. It had like 3 sections, and one was supposed to be the highlighter, one was supposed to be the blush, and then the bottom bigger section was the bronzer. And I found that was the worst product that I used. I used it for a few days and I actually just threw it in the garbage. It gave no color. The powder on the highlighting section was very chalky and had no shimmer, no gleam, nothing. Now, as far as something from Revlon that was great, to be fair, because I always try to be fair, I think that this Revlon Photo Ready Chic Bronzer is really fabulous. So, I'll give credit where credit's due. Okay, the next question is YouTube and beauty highlights of 2012. For me, I enjoyed so many different things. I think that I have a few people that are really great that I love watching, that are professional, and I love that they give their time to YouTube. Some of them are the Pixie Woo sisters. I like their soon-to-be sister-in-law, Tanya Burr. She's a younger girl, but she has a really nice channel, and I love the way she does makeup. I love Wayne Goss. I love Lisa Eldridge. I love her so much. I think she's very classy and sophisticated, and I love all the tips that she has. As far as other highlights, it probably has been meeting some really wonderful, wonderful people here. Just a great group of men and women that love beauty and are just so kind and really caring. That's been the best of my experience here. The next question is, what is your favorite or best video on your own channel? favorite, that's hard to tell. I think probably my first one where I talked about my beauty history or my makeup history. If you do a search and just go down to my very first video, you'll see that that's the one. I like that one because I talked about like why I love makeup, and it sort of was my introduction to YouTube. Even though the lighting wasn't the best, and you know, I found an area that has a lot more light, I still like that video the best out of all of mine thus far. Now the next question is the best recommendation of 2012 from someone else. I have a couple. First is the Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer. This was recommended by Kristen Game, Josh Collier, and a few other people. This is just a fantastic product. It is worth every penny. Another one is the Mary Lou Manizer, which I actually haven't used for a couple weeks, but it's a great product. It's multi-purpose to me because you can use it as a highlighter and you also can use it as an eyeshadow. So this was another product that I'm very happy that I learned about here on YouTube. Okay, the next question is best makeup tool of 2012. I think that my best ones and most favorite are the Real Techniques tools, and I have a couple more like eye ones, but I just brought these out. I think that these tools are fantastic. They wash beautifully, they apply the makeup like a dream, and I like that you can use them for different things. Like this, they say is a blush brush, but I find that it is very large and fluffy, and it's wonderful as a powder brush. I love this to put down my foundations. I love this to contour, and I love it to highlight. This I like to use for cream blushes. This is their stippling, or just regular blushes. And I also have used this for foundation, and it's very good. So to me, the Real Techniques by Samantha Chapman have been the best beauty tools of this year. Okay, the next question is, what are the products you're excited to try in 2013? I think that I would like to try a couple more of the more high-end products. There are some things that I won't say because I'm not into bashing, but there's some things I see that I personally don't think are worth the money, but there are some lines that I really am interested. I would really like to get a couple of the Chanel eyeshadow quads and some of their lipsticks. I have the Vita Lumiere Aqua foundation that I use from time to time. I like that. So I think Chanel is a brand that I would like to get into a little bit more. Bobbi Brown also. And that's about it. Maybe a couple of the other high-end that I just can't think of. But yeah, that would be it. A couple high-end pieces I think would be nice to try. Or more high-end, let's say. The last question is, will you do a makeup collection in 2013 or an updated version? First of all, I don't have one here on YouTube. I have my makeup set up on a nice table, but I really want it to be sort of perfection, if there is perfection. And once I get a setup that I really love, then I will do a collection. My collection is filled with drugstore and high end. I'm not dedicated to either or. I really just go for the product. So when you see that, you'll see that I use a variety of different brands because, like I said, to me it's the product, it's really not the name. Although I'm really interested in like trying some Chanel stuff, and a lot of that is the name, but I do hear that their products are wonderful anyway. So those are the 12 questions. I am so glad that Brigitte and Cornelia tagged me. I thank you for that. I hope that you liked it. I'm going to just tag whoever would like to do this. I will list the questions down below. I hope you are having a great day and a wonderful holiday season, as you see my little tree behind me. And I will see you soon. Oh, also, if you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. I will get back to you. If it's something very important, leave it in a message. That way I will absolutely get it and be able to answer you. And that's about it. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.